What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for clicking on today's video. I hope everyone's having a blessed day today. So we're going to be talking about not just beta male tactics, but beta female tactics, because oftentimes we just focus on like the male aspect side of that. All right, we focus on the beta male simp manginas out there that are out here, you know, just simping their whole life away. And I wanted to give you guys sort of the beta female perspective and the beta male perspective. All right, because oftentimes we just talk about beta males. So I think it's appropriate because there are women that are simps out here for men. All right, there are a ton of women out here that are simping heavy for men, especially if you're a man on your purpose, you're a high value man, you're bringing a lot of value to the marketplace, the sexual marketplace. You are going to, you know, receive a lot of attention, maybe even gifts, or women that are willing to simp or trick even on you because you are a high value man. So we have to talk about the beta males first and their traits, and then the beta females. With no further ado, let's get it started. So we're gonna first start off talking about the beta male. Now, the first tactic a beta male uses in order to sneak his way and slither his way into eventually trying to hook up with a woman is he's going to befriend that woman and provide a lot of upfront non-sexual validation and attention to that woman. Shout out to Alan Roger Curry, who actually coined that term. So shout out to ARC, go check out his books, go check out his podcast. I really like his stuff. An example of a beta male tactic, or what guys will tend to do, is like pretend to be a girl's workout partner or workout buddy with the intention of trying to like touch her and assist her while she's working out, or get close to her in that space and gain her trust in order to try to make a move on her one day. Another example of a beta male tactic would be if a woman has like maybe a dog named Bingo, let's just say for example. So he goes up to the girl and he's like, "Hey, you have a dog named Bingo, right?" And he's like, "The dog's a Great Dane, right?" And she's like, yeah, my dog is a Great Dane. You remembered his name, Bingo, yeah. Well, maybe I should come over sometime and, you know, I could play with the dog and I could take care of the dog. Knowing the entire time during that interaction, all he's planning on doing is he's trying to put himself in a position where he's one-on-one with that woman, okay? He has no real intention of spending time with that dog, hanging out with the dog. He just wants to smash her, all right? He's just trying to get her in a compromising situation one-on-one without being direct and without directly telling that woman, "Hey, I just want to come over and hook up, have a few drinks, and then get it cracking," all right? But he's going to be indirect about it, and he would rather say, "Hey, I want to hang out with your dog. I want to see your dog." He could even lie and be like, "I'm a veterinarian and I work with special dogs," and he can come with an elaborate story and just try to get close to her and eventually try to make his move. So that's an example of one of the tactics that beta males oftentimes use when they're trying to make a move on a woman, but they're being indirect. They'll spend a lot of their non-sexual time, a lot of the time, and a lot of their attention pretending to befriend the woman in order to get that woman in a compromising situation where they build up trust together and rapport, and she trusts him, and then he makes his move and he strikes. That's the beta male's tactic. Now let's talk about the second beta male tactic: showering women who show no signs of sexual interest, desire, or any romantic interest with gifts, with money, with a time, with attention, all of that. This right here is major simping. This woman hasn't done anything for you, yet you're willing to spend money on her to buy her love, to make her think about you, to even sometimes guilt trip that woman by trying to buy her love, buy her attention. And you can't do that. Sure, certain women that are evil will take advantage of this, and they will accept the gifts, and they'll make jokes about you behind your back to other women. They'll laugh behind your back. They'll take pictures of it on Snapchat and say, put little hearts next to it, never knowing who it's from, to try to make maybe the man that they're dealing with, the alpha male who's smashing for free, feel a little jealous or feel some type of way. They might use that as a test later on. This is one of the most common ways and the most major ways that beta males use to simp. So let's just pretend, for example, I'm a beta male simp. So I walk up to a woman, "I know you didn't want to grab dinner with me, but I bought you this necklace." And then you hold it up like this and, "Please accept my gift."
and hopefully by accepting my gift, you feel sorry for me and I can buy your love from you, because all I am is a material possession and I'm worthless. My personality is worthless, and the only thing that I bring value to the table is my pocketbook, and my personality by itself is not worth enough, and I'm very insecure, and this is what I have to offer for you.
Now for the moment you've all been waiting for. We're going to be talking about beta female tactics. We're going to cover 3 strategies beta females use on men. With no further ado, let's talk about the first one. The first tactic beta females use is by complimenting a man that is taken's girlfriend or a wife or significant other in order to make him feel comfortable communicating with her. So what does this look like in an example? Taken men oftentimes put up a wall towards conversation with women. So in order to get past that wall and that resistance, women will try to insert themselves or snake their way into conversation with that man by pretending to be friendly and uninterested and unassuming. She'll go from, wow, your girlfriend looks so pretty, you guys are such a cute couple together, on day 1, and then, you know, maybe a week or 2 later or a month later, she'll start saying, oh, you look down today, what's wrong, what's the matter, is everything okay at home, is she treating you right? She should be treating you right, she should be taking care of you. You're working so hard out there. God, oh man, I hope she's really just running your bathwater, massaging you, taking care of all your needs. You work so hard during the week. Oh no, you and your girlfriend are fighting? What are you fighting about? Oh really? I would never say that. Oh my God, especially to a man like you? Absolutely not. You already go through so much stress during the week. Why would she just add on to that? She said that? I would never say something like that to you. That's crazy of her. She sounds crazy. Moving on, the second tactic beta females use is acting uninterested during flirtatious jokes. So what is an example of what this looks like? Let's say you make a flirtatious comment to this woman and she tries to act like unassuming, like she doesn't know what you're talking about, or she kind of brushes it off, or she doesn't really know what you're talking about. She tries to act like that because she's trying to make you bite the bait. She's trying to dangle the bait right here, and she wants you to bite onto the bait so she can reel you in. She's thinking that this will make you chase her because you're sitting back like, I just flirted with you. How do you not get what I'm talking about? And this is how a lot of men get caught up into chasing women, because they're like, well, I'm a high value man. I take care of myself, and I just flirted with her when I didn't have to do all of that. And she didn't even bite the bait. She kind of just disregarded it, and usually women bite the bait. So what she's doing is she's making it seem like, you know, you're nothing special. So you're going to look for that validation in her, or the beta male would usually look for the validation. But this is what beta females do. They try to play it off, scoot it under the rug, and act like they didn't notice you were flirting with them in order to get you to chase her. Last but not least, the third tactic beta females use is asking irrelevant questions just to create conversation with you. Do you often shop here? What are your plans today? What does your shirt say? Can you help me with this? What time is it? All of these irrelevant questions. Well, the time thing, you know, that actually could be a genuine question. But you get the point. You get what I'm saying, guys. There's going to be moments where you're like, did that just say what I think she said? It clearly says, be the proof, and she's asking what my shirt said. For example, let's just say she's talking about my shirt. Or she just comes out of nowhere and asks if I like chocolate. Something like crazy where you're just like, that was irrelevant as hell. We're not even at C's Candy. We're not even at a chocolate store or a chocolate factory. And you're out here asking me if I like chocolate. Like, really? You just want to create conversation with me? You just had to beat around the bush? Because just like a beta male, she has to be indirect. And this is a lot of women. A lot of women are beta females, all right? A lot of women don't have the balls, literally, they don't have the balls. They actually don't have balls to approach a man, to potentially be rejected by a man, which is something we as men have to do consistently, because we, you know, that's just how life is. Men have to go out and hunt, and, you know, a lot of times men are starting to sit back now and look for choosing signals. But, you know, in the natural order, a lot of times women don't just approach men like that. A lot of women are beta females and will sit back and are too afraid to approach men because they're afraid of the rejection and what it might do to them emotionally. But yeah, these irrelevant questions are just reaches to create conversation with you. She just wants to talk to you. She wants to find an excuse to create conversation with you. And usually it has nothing, you can answer whatever way possible. She just wanted to hear your voice to see if your voice matches with what she saw from far away. And if it doesn't, you can almost guarantee she's starting to lose attraction and she'll be out of there faster than you know it. All right, so these are 3 beta female tactics and strategies that beta females will use. And I just talked about beta males before. So I hope this video was informative for you guys. And if you learned anything from this video, be sure to drop a like. It helps support this channel. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if I made you laugh in any way, and share the content to other guys so they can get this information. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a blessed rest of your day. And also leave below what are some beta female tactics that have been used on you, or beta female tactics that you've seen happen in your life, or beta male tactics. There's a lot of those, but let's just talk about beta female tactics for this case and this example. And I might make another video later on with some of your best comments.